Welcome to Tamer Bowling Video Ball Reviews. Thanks to Bickta and the Perfect Aim Pro Shop for drilling our test equipment. Today we are testing the new Storm Phaze II. So first impressions, the Storm Phaze II is a big ball. Very responsive to friction, this thing definitely makes the turn. We'll start with value. We gave it an 8.5 out of 10. The Phaze II is in Storm's master line, and it is a mid-high priced ball. With that said, it feels like you get a big ball reaction for slightly less money, so the value score is a bit higher. Overall, we gave the Storm Phaze II an 8.5 out of 10. This time, the marketing hype is not wrong. This really is one of the strongest symmetric balls Storm has ever made. In fact, I asked myself a couple of times if this was an ASIN based on the reaction I was experiencing. What you see with this ball is surprisingly decent length and a smooth but defined reaction off the dry. This Phaze II needs oil for sure. I was playing this ball between the third and fourth arrow out to about 5 or 7. That's fairly deep for a medium rev lefty. I initially expected a tame reaction down lane due to the fast revving core and solid cover stock. I had no reason to think otherwise given how the original Phaze with the pearl cover was so even. And while we heard a lot of hit or miss with the original Phaze due to the extreme smoothness off the dry and sometimes over under, I can't see how anyone will complain about that with this ball. It appears the combined chemistry of the cover along with this core has led to a very different ball reaction shape. In two different houses with synthetic and wood, I found the sweet spot with this ball to be around 17 to 7. For a tweener, you need to find the right balance of head oil and time and friction. The ball burns up a defined amount of energy, so for example, if I tried to go 20 to 5, it'll leave a bucket. However, 20 to 9 and it crushes the pocket. So on a medium house shot, this is a lot of ball, and it may make you play a little deeper than you are used to. On the wood surface, the ball was near awesome. That's because the wood creates an earlier, smoother friction. So it felt like wherever I threw it, it was just regularly continuous through the pins with great carry. Digitrax confirmed our thoughts about the strength of this ball. The ball had an average entry angle of 7 degrees, and the average target at the arrows and break point were 17 and 7 respectively. We also had a chance to test it against the Haywire, which is supposed to be a strong symmetric ball as well. With a very similar layout, the Digitrax showed a fair difference between these two strong symmetric balls. The Haywire was smoother for me compared to the Phaze II down lane. The extra shots show the errors and misses along with the consequences. Get outside with too much angle and it can die on you. You will know how straight you can play the ball because it will start up early. And don't force it. You will not be able to consistently keep the pocket if you try to throw it more direct than it wants to be played on whatever condition you're on. Lastly, the Storm Phaze II is a very strong ball that offers a strong shape down lane. Strokers will see a heavy rolling piece that will start up and barrel through the pocket. Rev speed match bowlers will see a more defined shape down lane off the dry boards. High rev bowlers better find some oil and get in. Either way, this looks to be a great top-end symmetrical for those bowling on higher to medium volume house shots and higher volume tournament shots.
Thank you for watching Tamer Bowling Video Ball Reviews.